So we have something in a little book that was a chapter that was written. It's quite interesting to write. You know when you're angry and you're about to kill someone, and you actually write it down. What's that? That's rubbish. Oh, that's brilliant. So it's really good to sort of write, condense the visual ideas. So he would write these chapters, and then. But then we did come across that. So we had to get money from the government. So we had to get the government's approval for 40. Some serious sum of money from the government, and it was Jeremy Hunt, who was the culture minister, which I don't know why he's the culture minister anyway, that's not sure I have to talk to him anyway. He came, Boris Johnson came, the Prime Minister came, and we had to show them this previous. Boris Johnson wept, I'm serious, cried, he said, that killed me, that was great, I loved it, laughing mate. David Cameron was cool, he really is. And then Jeremy Hunt just said, I don't understand this. He said, where's, I said, I know you don't. He said to Danny, where's the resolution of the Second World War? I said, hang on, have you read the pamphlet that is making the Olympics? You cannot deal with war. And anyway, you're dealing with war because we're going to have bloody coronation, centenary this, every wedding we have, there's military bands, military this. So, in the end, you can see we touched on Churchill. I don't know if you remember it. We did a bit of a wave by Churchill to tick one box for some people, and we marched the dead in the Industrial Revolution. We marked that with the poppies, and that moment of quiet that we took for a few seconds to remember people. And those are important things. But anyway, we had to move on. It's about celebrating the country, past and present. So in the end of all these chapters, we ended up with 3 chapters. We ended up with the Industrial Revolution, which is about the history of the country. And also, when you go to the Olympic Stadium, it's built right on where all the old factories are. So the ground in that area is poisoned from industrial work. Yeah? So you can't actually dig down, you couldn't put those chimneys in the ground because we devised a different way to lift them up, because you can't actually go through the surface of poison, there's a liner. So it felt right, to mark the energy and the creativity, both good and bad, in the Industrial Revolution, because it produced amazing things, but also it killed a lot of people and it was harsh. So, but it is us, it is part of our history and our nation. So we decided that the Isambard Kings of Brunel and the Industrial Revolution was an important way to celebrate ingenuity, engineering, and stuff. Pushed us on. Then we went into the middle and we felt
to be able to say what you want, where you want, without having to think that is going to be come back on you, that you're going to be done for it.
Nurses telling stories to children like children. So that was